Welcome back to Autistically Accurate and my Pensieve. I bet you're gonna like it. My Pensieve episode 44. The plausibility of a bear's diet gorilla LCA Descendant, exploring the legend of Bigfoot. The legend of Bigfoot has intrigued people for generations, with reports of a large, elusive creature inhabiting the deep forests of North America. Although no definitive evidence has emerged, the fascination persists. Recently, an idea has surfaced that adds a new twist to this mythos. What if Bigfoot is a descendant of a last common ancestor, LCA, shared with gorillas, but with a diet and behavior more akin to a bear? This concept brings together elements of evolution, ecology, and cryptozoology to propose a plausible narrative for Bigfoot's existence. By examining the dietary habits, environmental adaptations, and evolutionary feasibility of such a creature, we can explore whether this reimagined Bigfoot could truly exist. Evolutionary feasibility, a hybrid of ape and bear traits. To begin with, it's important to explore the evolutionary feasibility of a creature descended from a common ancestor of gorillas, yet adapted to a diet similar to that of a bear. In evolutionary terms, the concept of Bigfoot as a large, omnivorous ape draws upon the principle of convergent evolution, where unrelated species evolve similar traits to adapt to similar environments or ecological niches. While gorillas are primarily herbivorous, there's no inherent reason why a related species couldn't evolve to incorporate a more varied, omnivorous diet if environmental pressures required it. Bear species, for example, have successfully adopted an omnivorous diet to survive in diverse habitats. Their ability to consume a wide range of food sources, from plants and berries to insects and fish, enables them to thrive in different regions. If an ape species were faced with the same ecological demands, it could conceivably evolve similar dietary flexibility. Such a creature would benefit from a robust build and strong limbs, much like bears, allowing it to forage, climb, and potentially scavenge or hunt. A bear-like omnivore could also maintain the traits common to its primate lineage, such as advanced problem-solving abilities, social structures, and tool use. These abilities would enhance its survival, allowing it to thrive in environments where adaptability is key. The combination of ape-like intelligence and bear-like dietary habits creates a unique creature capable of navigating a variety of ecosystems, from dense forests to mountainous regions. Ecological adaptations: diet, habitat, and behavior. The creature's dietary habits would likely be the cornerstone of its ecological adaptations. Like bears, Bigfoot would need to be highly opportunistic, feeding on whatever resources are seasonally available. This omnivorous diet would include plant matter. A significant portion of Bigfoot's diet would likely consist of fruits, nuts, and vegetation, much like the diet of a gorilla. However, like bears, it could also supplement this with berries, roots, and other edible plants found in its forested habitat. Insects and small animals. To meet its protein needs, Bigfoot might consume insects, much as bears do. It could also forage for small mammals or carrion, especially in leaner months when plant-based food is scarce. Fish and aquatic life. If Bigfoot inhabits regions near rivers or streams, it could, like bears, take advantage of fish populations during spawning seasons. This behavior would suggest a highly adaptive nature, capable of hunting or scavenging when necessary. In terms of habitat, the bear diet Bigfoot would likely prefer regions that offer a variety of food sources throughout the year. These environments would include temperate forests, mountainous regions, and areas near water bodies, where fish and vegetation would be plentiful. Such areas align with many of the reported sightings of Bigfoot in the Pacific Northwest, where dense forests provide both cover and resources for a large omnivore. Bigfoot's behavior would also mirror that of bears in important ways. Like a bear, Bigfoot might follow seasonal migration patterns, seeking out food sources depending on the time of year. It could forage heavily in the warmer months and potentially enter a state of semi-hibernation or reduced activity during the winter, when food becomes scarce. Its reclusive nature would also make sense in this context. Like many large omnivores, Bigfoot might actively avoid human contact, preferring to stay hidden in dense, remote areas where it can forage undisturbed. Anatomical plausibility. Physical traits and survival. To support a bear-like diet and foraging lifestyle, Bigfoot would need certain anatomical adaptations. First, its body would likely be robust and muscular, capable of climbing trees and traversing rough terrain in search of food. Strong limbs and dexterous hands, similar to those of a gorilla, would enable it to forage for plant matter, dig for roots, or catch small prey. Its powerful build would also aid in scavenging or hunting, allowing it to defend its food sources from potential competition. Moreover, like bears, Bigfoot would likely possess a thick coat of fur, allowing it to survive in colder climates and mountainous regions. Such an adaptation would enable it to thrive in the temperate rainforests of the Pacific Northwest or the high-altitude forests of the Rockies. In terms of locomotion, Bigfoot would likely be an adept biped, similar to gorillas, but with the ability to move on all fours when needed. This would provide it with versatility in its movement, allowing it to navigate through both dense forests and open spaces efficiently. Finally, the creature's sensory abilities would be finely tuned for survival in its environment. Like bears, it would likely have an excellent sense of smell, allowing it to locate food over long distances. Its eyesight and hearing would also be adapted for a life of foraging and evading predators or humans, with keen perception of movement in dense underbrush. The legend reimagined. Bigfoot in modern cryptozoology. Reimagining Bigfoot as a bear-diet gorilla descendant not only provides a biologically plausible narrative but also revitalizes the legendary creature in the context of modern cryptozoology. While traditional descriptions of Bigfoot often rely on vague, fantastical elements, this concept roots the creature in the natural world, explaining its behaviors and adaptations through the lens of evolutionary biology and ecology. Such a creature could explain many of the behaviors attributed to Bigfoot, from its elusiveness to its strength and large size. By avoiding human contact and living in remote areas, Bigfoot would remain difficult to track, much like many large mammals that are rarely seen by humans. Its omnivorous diet and adaptability would enable it to survive in diverse environments, thriving in the shadows of our world's last great forests. Conclusion. The idea of Bigfoot as a descendant of a gorilla-like LCA with a bear's diet presents an intriguing and plausible alternative to traditional interpretations of the creature. This concept leverages principles of convergent evolution, ecological adaptability, and cryptozoological lore to craft a compelling narrative for Bigfoot's potential existence. By adopting a bear-like diet and omnivorous lifestyle, Bigfoot could feasibly survive in the forests and mountains of North America, avoiding human detection while thriving in its ecological niche. Whether this creature truly exists or remains a product of folklore, the notion of a bear-diet Bigfoot invites us to rethink the boundaries between legend and biology, blending the mystique of cryptids with the realities of evolution and survival. Thank you for watching this presentation. I'm confident I will compose and upload more regularly now that I have an AI reciting my script of saved philosophical commentary posts for your edutainment. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos and channel to everyone you believe will appreciate such serendipitously informative content.